Family boy, Jamaican people, I love you. But it seems as if the scandal can't end. It seems as if it's a full-time job for these guys to take from Jamaican people. And because the Jamaican people are so quiet about us sit down and take everything, people have another scandal. We have another scandal, people, in our Jonas office. Remember, we can't find $1.6 trillion now between him and Flavor and Tufton. They can't tell you $1.6 trillion there. We not talk about millions or billions. We move away from there now. Them so rich a gazillion. Them can't tell you $1.6 trillion there. Scandal. Now we have another scandal after the fertilizer scandal. And we want to hear this. Let me go, guys, here. Because Brand Jamaica is under attack by those who's supposed to lift it up. Brand Jamaica, they might be destroyed Brand Jamaica. Them same man there. And now we the people. They might destroy Brand Jamaica on their own. And more you guys listen to this up. Listen to that scandal. We're next scandal, people. You don't give me no great pleasure to do these. But I believe people must be knowledgeable. People must know what are going on. Listen to them about the scandal in Jamaica. Big up 876 News to push this out. So I've been reading this in the Gleaner from the other day, where Andrew owners who control the NHT type office give no bid contract to them bodies, investor friend. No man and man take them to court now. I try. Now there's a non-disclosure agreement between him and this developer. Taxpayers' money, you know. You saw Andrew is bright. Developer can't say nothing. NHT can't say nothing. People, taxpayers' money. So if this is the way they think, is NHT money helping to fund Miss Owners $800 million a complex social build up the construction project? Is NHT money in any way, shape, or form? I find it way in Miss Owners construction business. Listen to this. Listen.
The National Housing Trust signed a non-disclosure agreement that blocks it from telling taxpayers about a settlement with a developer from whom it is reclaiming $650 million in a botched deal.
Can you hear good?
Leaked documents.
Can I hear good?
The parties agree to maintain in confidence the contents, terms, conditions, and the consideration for this settlement agreement.
Listen.
Noted a clause in a document titled Settlement Agreement, which is dated November 29th, 2023, and was obtained by the Sunday Gleaner. It continued, each party agrees to take every reasonable precaution to prevent disclosure to third parties, and each agrees that there will be no publicity, directly or indirectly, concerning this settlement agreement, the discussions of the parties at mediation, or the matters in relation to the claim or the GPP, Guaranteed Purchase Program. The 6-page document bears signatures above the names of 2 officials from the NHT and 2 from Dexam Holdings Limited, the company that the trust sued in 2022 for alleged failure to deliver 200 houses under a 2-year guaranteed purchase agreement signed in August 2019. The NHT, which is funded by a tax on employees and workers, has not answered Sunday Gleaner questions on the matter, although it acknowledged receiving them on January 10th. When contacted last Friday, NHT Managing Director Martin Miller also declined to comment on the details of the agreement. Dexam's attorney Michael Williams confirmed that a settlement was reached with the NHT, but he also insisted Friday that he too could not provide any additional information. The NHT reports directly to Prime Minister Andrew Holness, and the signing of an NDA by the agency resurrects concerns about their use by public bodies and their restriction on access to information. I've already asked the Attorney General to review the use of confidentiality clauses in government contracts to see what rules and regulations we can put in place to ensure that these clauses are never used in any way, shape, or form that could even suggest that Parliament could not get information, Holness said in February 2019. He was reacting to reports that state-owned oil refinery Petrojam signed an NDA covering a separation package for Yolande Remherek, its former human resource manager who left amid a scandal. In August 2019, the NHT had committed to buying 200 houses at $12.5 million per unit in Dexim Holdings out of the Blue development in Discovery Bay, St. Anne, under a $2.5 billion contract. The project targeted 374 houses. The agreement was amended and the deadline was extended to August 2022. The NHT's only obligation was to market and sell the houses to its contributors, while Dexim was to deal with all aspects of construction. However, the NHT filed a lawsuit against Dexim in September 2022, alleging that despite advancing $650 million, it had not received any of the houses and that the company was even selling lots assigned to the trust. The NHT admitted to making payments before receiving the designs. The NHT first disbursed $500 million around November 2019, followed by an additional $150 million in January 2021. Dexim, which defaulted on payments to investors in the project in 2022, disputed the NHT's allegations were significantly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic and the resulting high costs of goods and services. At a hearing earlier this month, the parties reportedly indicated to the Supreme Court that they had settled, although the terms remained private. But, according to the November 19, 2023 document, the NHT and Dexim agreed to cancel the 2019 deal, which effectively means that the NHT would no longer buy any of Dexim's houses. It added that within 30 days of the surrender of the agreement, the NHT shall call upon the advance payment guarantees, which are essentially the bonds Dexim took out with a local financial institution to secure the $650 million that the trust had paid over. The issue has raised questions internally at the NHT, especially relating to potentially missed opportunities from having had $650 million on a project that did not yield any benefit to the trust or its contributors. Dexim is also expected to pay the NHT what is stated as a further payment of $20 million in full and final settlement of the claim. Those funds are to be paid over in 2 equal installments by June 30th, 2024 and December 31st, 2024. It's a serious blow. And recall, there is no interest being collected on the funds. You also have to factor in the significant human resources the trust threw at this project. $500 million in 2019 is not the same $500 million in 2024, said an official who was not authorized to speak on the matter. Dexim is selling the units at prices well above what the NHT was going to buy. So it means the company will make the additional $20 million with little sweat and headache. Compare that to the losses to the NHT. The NHT, meanwhile, agreed to withdraw its lawsuit against Dexim. The company will also abandon an application it filed. The two entities agreed that the settlement is not be construed as an admission of liability on the part of any of the parties, and that there would be no future claims or entitles on the issues covered by the settlement agreement. NHT and Dexim also decided to pay their own costs, including legal fees, connected to the lawsuit, the disputes under the agreement, and reviews of the settlement. The officials signing the agreement include the NHT's managing director and Dexim's chief executive officer, George Neal. Amid the missed deadlines and alleged impact of COVID-19, Dexim had proposed in 2022 to deliver 50 houses to the NHT at a cost of $18.5 million each, a 48% increase over $12.5 million per house that was in the original contract. The parties did not agree to escalation costs. That was the cheapest of Dexim's 3 proposals, as the company said it was also prepared to sell the NHT some houses in the development for $21 million or $27 million per unit. There is also scrutiny on the performance of the NHT's guaranteed purchase scheme as well as the level of diligence it did before entering the multi-billion-dollar agreement in 2019 and engaging with a company led by Neil. In 2016, the Office of the Contractor General told the Holness administration not to give a $2.7 billion telecoms license to Symbiote Investments Limited, a company linked to Neil, because of adverse traces against him. Holness went ahead, but his administration was forced to revoke the license less than a year later. At least one representative of the opposition People's National Party has urged the Prime Minister to speak on the matter. In 2016, the Andrew Holness-led government approved a $2.7 billion license to a company called Carousel, and this license was approved by Andrew Holness to an individual who the Contractor General found had adverse traces. 3 years later, the same Andrew Holness government used the NHT to approve an agreement for $2.5 billion for NHT money, your money, to be used to build houses by that individual who was a major stakeholder in the first company, Zuleika Jess said on January 14th.
Ramping sharp people. And that them I use the NHT for. Because Andrew Holness control everything in them office. You see him? When you believe him control everything in the office. So I wonder why there's an NDA on this. So is his wife getting money from Housing Trust? Our tax money for bill her stuff. What the wife get $800 million from? Is Housing Trust money, our money swindled out into the wife construction. Scandal after scandal. Corruption after corruption. Dirt after dirt. But you gotta sign an NDA. What kind of business deal? The money not for you, Andrew. This is your own personal money, brother, not full money, brother. This money was deducted from tax, from workers' pay. Look at man. How the man make a non-disclosure agreement? But them people are signed. What kind of shade is going between this company? How come we must not know? It's our money, Andrew Holness. You promise a transparency. What is this? Just another scandal of another scandal of another scandal. On top of the $1.6 trillion. Scandal after scandal after scandal. I swear to God, it's destroying the fabric of my country. This is what you call destroying brand Jamaica. Without no doubt. You destroy the energy of Jamaica. You destroy the spirit of brand Jamaica. Every day is a thief, not a theft. Now Housing Trust has become a ramping shop. It's not used for design anymore. I have money in Housing Trust. The other day, January 1st, this year, the people take a lot of money out of Housing Trust. People apply to get their money back. Over 30,000 people in January. The first week of this year, about 30,000 Jamaican people are asked for a refund of them NHT money. I wonder why. The first day in January this year, over 17,000 application was put in. 17,000 people say, I want back my money. So it seems as if more and more people are finding themselves, them can't afford a house. They just take out this money that people salary. They will never afford a house. Teacher can't get a house. Police can't get a house. This NHT thing is a rich people thing now. People, a lot of investigation needed in Jamaica. Forensic audits. They needed on every politician. PRJ, no matter who they are, people. Judge our people. So the first day of this year, first Monday day, over 17 applications the NHT get. People want their money. People are taking their money out. You understand me? So I say, me have money in there too. Honestly, I have money in there. As a young self-employed man in Jamaica, I was in my 20s. I juggled on a nigger, me and my brother. Now I make our own money. So in my head, me always want a nice house and I say principal and all them people have and teachers and all them people there. You know? Yes, me always want something like that. So that's why we went out and pay me and my brother. So come on, brother, I could go put some money on house trust. So we voluntarily put money on house trust. The first money we put on house trust is $7,000. As a 20-year-old young man, $7,000 was a lot of money. But I take it and put on house trust. I'm a bit adding. If no one then me go to Jamaica and me go up a house trust, go check if my money there. The last time you say your scholarship money is there, you have enough interest where you can take out interest. Your interest, you can take out your interest, get money, earn interest on it in that house trust. I'm gonna tell you, say, no, me not take out that interest. Make it stay. Come in and need the money at that time. But as we go down this road, can we really afford house trust houses? Can we? Can anybody afford house trust house? May I ask you? Must I put myself in like a debt again? Can we afford house trust house? If you work in a local job, now you work at a hotel. Did you know that they put house trust out right? Can a person who work in a hotel afford a house? Because that fool yourself now. It's time they need to stop taking house trust out of certain people money. Because they will never get a house. It's almost like scamming. What am I say, people? I agree. Some local people never get a house. I don't know that. People work at a hotel, they get a house. Can your hotel pay a mortgage? How long you have to wait till the points develop? Can you afford one local house there? Nurse, teacher, police. We can't no more. So we do the video the other day. I was telling you about this year. The first month, 30,000 people apply for a return of their money from house trust. We can see it more and more. The dream of owning a home in Jamaica is swiftly removing itself from people's reality. So people have come and realize, boy, I have to go buy a piece of land myself and build me look what back myself. This house trust thing is not for me. We have a friend there who went to Jamaica to purchase one of those house trust houses. The one of them about the high rise, you know, them high rise stuff. My friend who live a foreigner do well. Go to Jamaica for go buy one of them, you know. But my friend go down to go buy what a farm. My friend live in. He say, I know Jamaica house them there. A foreigner go down to buy one of them house, you know. And the foreigner come back and tell me, say, Carlos, me now go spend my money upon that. Because you don't get value for money. The friend tell me, say them too small for the amount of money they want. Listen to this. I'm talking about a Jamaican who gladly went down there to purchase one in a them yard, in a them barn land. Invest. So if a foreigner who is doing well up so, who not feel the pain like you guys are feel. Look what it does, say, boy, house trust is out of my reach. You better them come back a foreign, come spend the money, invest the money. So how is a local hotel worker get a house? How a teacher go get a house and a police officer, DC, a soldier? How do they afford a house? When people up and so it's beyond them. My friend have come back up and say, Carlos, you better me invest the money up here, man. Because me now it's too small. If it is a big old money, I say mad. Say they don't know how Jamaica people do it. So if it's too hard for somebody up and say that is doing well. How easy is that to get a house by a teacher, a police, nurse? What less you who work at a hotel? Some people must stop paying into housing trust because you'll never get a house. They need to stop lying to the people. Some of you guys will never get a house. And after the story will come out about this January thing, and housing trust people take out the money. I wonder if me should have keep my money the same way and just take out my goddamn money. I don't need it. I don't need housing trust house. I always say, well, you know, me have picnic, so I can stay because I have kids. I always think that way. But do I want to put my kids in any debt like that? It's really not for us anymore. It's not for what, it's not used for what it was designed for. How's it just gone? Now we see. Now we see Andrew Otis take over House Trust. The office. Use up the money as they want. And them, you don't want nobody know. What is the Prime Minister doing, people? Can somebody tell me, please? What is our Prime Minister doing, people? The man like him head. Our man does cook it. Me don't know. Tell me what the Prime Minister is thinking, people. You're going to have some deal with some investor with our money, our trust money that is in your office. If you can look at office in this man's office. So hold on, all them look at office in the Prime Minister office. Appear NDA, sign. People. And all of them look at office in the Prime Minister office. It's just nothing but NDAs. Run them. Non-disclosure agreement. And that's what's going on in the Prime Minister appear. What's going on in there? I say it over and over. And go one way Andrew Otis get away with them things, man. Because opposition weak. And every day you get up a beat up, Mark. You may say, when you come from my page, come pay me up, Mark. Because that's what the biggest war I'm in there, I would own. Don't come from my place, come pay me up, Mark. I tell you all under that. Do not come from my place, come pay me up. No politician. Politician don't know who. I would like to see little more teeth for the people then. Like stuff like this, yeah. Me I wonder everyday people. You know, say Andrew Otis can't talk to Mark when it comes to integrity as far as what we see in the public and what we know so far. Mark Golden have signed a code of conduct several years in a row, and we see it. Mark Golden have declared his asset every year, and I will see it. You know, verified by the Integrity Commission and certified and signed. Right? We see that. So therefore we say Mark Gold is a man of more integrity than Andrew Otis. So why Mark Gold not beat Andrew Otis for the dirty integrity? Why? You think if I have no integrity, I may have all them integrity there and all them scandal. You can't talk to me. When we don't take up your scandal them and dash in your face and disgrace you. Every day with the planet, I'm trade your face. I bet believe if Andrew Otis had that amount of ammunition and Mark Golden, he wouldn't spear him. Mark Golden is spearing Andrew Otis' skin. He is. Mark Golden has speared Andrew from disgrace. When Mark Golden disgraced the man, they have so much ammunition, Mark Golden, they don't fire no gun. They don't fire the ammunition, man. You have rocket launcher, you have the bomber. Where's the man about? Nah, you know, see, now do that people. So every day you hear me talk about him. Carlos, when you talk about Andrew, and that they want to tell me now. You talk about man, beat Andrew. People, we always have to come back to this. The news media is working against the people. The people are too weak to stand up. The opposition is spineless. And them the place we get to straight from, you know. We can change, you know. News media, the people power, the power of the people is more powerful than the people with power. See? We now use them there. News media, no, not work. One next one, opposition. Oops, soft. What else we have, people? To change. That's why we bring up these things, you know. What else we have so we can change? Can bring up some change. Us, the people, we're not strong enough. The news media, no, they are working with them. The opposition, no pressure. So you understand where we're coming from, that we're in a serious problem. We're in a serious problem, people. But anyway, we can get up as a people. As a nation of people, we can rise up out of this together. Do you hear me? Yes, man. A positive moving forward. Get your mind out of diehardedness. That's what hurting us people. That's what pies away. My grandmother vote this and my grandfather vote that. That's what pies away people. It pies you so much that means if even the person you support I use a figure stick in your eye, you don't feel no way. It's okay, man. The next side do it too. Stop worrying about yourself so much and worry about the future. We need to start put the future ahead. Think about the future, what future we want for this generation that are come behind us. Housing trust is out of their reach. How many young youth I think about putting money in housing trust like I did in my 20, about 23, 24, I was in the people. I was young enough, but I always want something out of life. So I take my first $7,000. I'm not employed by nobody, myself employed. I take it and put in a housing trust. Because one day I'm thinking that we want a nice house, man. Like you see them nurse there. Can you see a nice house, nurse and then people and teacher? And them could have get housing trust house. That time housing trust was more affordable to them. But as you come on this road, you find us a housing trust is a big business with entrepreneurs and some developer. Entrepreneurs take about $500 million, give them a developer and those in one house. Over 200 houses the man supposed to build it. People, this is a no bid contract. This is how them no bid contract. There's no other bidder. So even if another bidder who's more build better houses and can get cheaper, there's nobody else. Because when politicians get them friend, politicians get kicked back too. So Andrew owners got to take taxpayers' money and a no bid contract. Give this some money. Without seeing a house. You know what you might say? You like them never see no model or nothing. We say Andrew owners got to take money to get the money without seeing one house. You know, you're sitting and read it. You read it from the other day, you know. Remember me I tell you, say, the man go take about $100 million give the brother here without seeing one house. If you're gonna build so much house to me, I have to see one house first, at least. Me have to see it. Me not gonna take no money give you. But then again, and a fee money, taxpayers' money, and the boy I use taxpayers' money, me ask, this NHT money in a Miss Owners $800 million apartment complex. Me just ask. Since that's everything is hush-hush and there's a non-disclosure, money spent out of free money and also trust, we can't talk about it. Because Prime Minister put gag order for the company wants to come back to the people. I did share. People never understand what I say. $800 million apartment complex Miss Owners are run while she are running her office. They wonder where they find time to do some more things. They're not doing no, but a part-time them work for the people. Eh? People. That's what's happening at this time. Do you hear me? No transparency out of this office here. The private sector runs so many offices out of him office here. Me ask if I saw him around them. Me want to know if I saw him around them. All them office. Shh. Money here. No the Let's see the PNP I got to do with this. Let's see the PNP I got to say. If Mark Golden really love the people then. Never say Mark Golden gonna take this and slap up Andrew about the place. Me not lie. Cause stuff like this the PNP must sit down on it. Instead of joking the people. If Andrew Owners can do this to all trust, what other agency in them can do this to? How many side deals in I make with my money? And I tell the man to shut up. No, NDA. Talk to you guys later. We love you. It's a joke. That's all. I know country I run, man. How about this? I hot where I cook. I push with there. We love the people. This is investigation. Why if Mark Golden come in and dig up all of them office there, boy, he's not ready yet. Boy, I mean I love a different party get a chance. Because we desperately need a change right now. And whoever, anybody are coming in after this administration, You have to go do an audit, brother. You have to go you have to go really do an audit. Yes. Audit on that. Boy. Guys, my love on you. Jamaica to the what? World. I am Jamaican Carlos, and I'm out. Respect.